there, YouTube? It's your boy Goofy's Legacy, bringing you guys another deck profile, and I'm bringing you one of my favorites this last couple months. I know I've been a big advocate for heroes. I took heroes to fucking regionals twice, and I love it, and it's taken me so far. But I would have to say, I'm starting to fall in love with Gladiator Beast. This is some kind of nostalgia feeling for me. I know heroes are pretty dope. They're fucking awesome. They're like, you know, the protagonists of GX. But I just don't have that same feeling that I used to for them as I would with Gladiator Beast. I feel like if the heroes were more with Berserkers, I mean, you could get a fair wingman basis around it, but I just don't have that hard love for it as I do as before. And maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe I'll get bored of this deck and run back with the hero deck. But this right here has been my blood for the last fucking couple of months, and this month is no different. I'm showing you guys my updated post 2021 deck list for January. So this is what we're running. This is how we're doing. I really do think this is a really good deck. It's really viable. I'm ready to go second version and with a mix of first. It's really good going first, and I have enough strategies to go second as well. And I want to show you guys how this deck runs. I've been practicing with it a couple of times, trying to get this going, trying to get the format ready, and I feel like I finally cracked it, and this is where we're going. So if you guys enjoyed this fucking video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and comment down below if you guys see anything that can change, I can improve on. I would love to hear it. But this is a pure Gladiator Beast. I'm not running the Tri-Brigades. I've been commented a couple of times that Tri-Brigades are the way to go. I'm not feeding the Tri-Brigades. Yu-Gi-Oh! To me is a fun game, and if I can make a fun deck and make it competitive, I'm gonna go for that. And in this case, I have a pure Gladiator Beast deck, and I'm gonna fucking making this shit competitive. So let's fucking go. We're gonna start off with the monsters first, and for this deck, you're gonna run the 3 Rescue Rabbit. This is your fucking blood. This is your engine to start off. You run the Rescue Rabbit, you open it up, and it fucking succeeds, you're popping off. So we're going to Rescue Rabbit. This motherfucker's cute as fuck. So of course you're gonna run 3 of those. This is your fucking best Gladiator Beast in the entire deck. Gladiator Beast Andal. We need some fucking higher rarities because these comments are not doing me fucking justice at all. So we're running 3 of those. Running 3 Test Tigers. He's awesome. He's a great extender, and he's also a great, you know, if you want to switch out a card from the field to something else, definitely get that done with. So 3 Test Tigers is the way to go, because not only is it an extender, but it also activates Gladiator Beast's effects. We're running 2 Augustus. Main reason, you get a special summon another card from your hand, gets you an extra extender, and most of the time it's going to be Vespius or the second version of Augustus if you're trying to go off, you know, for the first turn play. So we're doing that, and then obviously Vespius, I just showed it to you guys. We're going with the 1-ofs. We're going with Gladiator Beast Quest, Gladiator Beast Darius, Gladiator Beast Bestiari, Gladiator Beast Torix, and Gladiator Beast Noxious. So let me explain these cards to you guys, because I know when I first started making a Gladiator Beast deck, I really didn't know what the purpose of having these cards were. I was like, why the fuck do I need all these different abilities? So I'm going to explain to you guys real quick, and we're going to start out. I already explained the Augustus. The Vespius is a good hand trap. So, you know, you have a monster on the field, you're trying to do something good with it, that's a boost on your attack, and it's also a high level, so you get to do that as well. It's for your tamer. So there we go. Noxious, another tamer target. So you get to use this in a fusion with either Vespius or Augustus, and guess what? Now you have your tamer, and boom. You also get to pitch something to the graveyard, and that's also good as well. Because hey, you never know what you need to pitch. It could be anything very important that you need in the graveyard, so you could extend. So that's the way it works out for you. A Torix, same thing. It's an extender. And then on top of that, it becomes the same name. So say you want to go for, I don't know, let's go for Gladiator Beast Gazarius. You know, hey, let me go send Bestiari to the graveyard. Now he's Bestiari, and then you get a fusion off of that. So there's that. And then on top of that, if you send, you know, Noxious, or you send Vespius, or you send Augustus to the graveyard, guess what? Now it becomes that level. That's over 5. And guess what? Now you get a tamer. So it's a really good card for situational moments, and also because you really do need multiple higher levels in order for you to come out with your Tamer Editor effect. And then we have the Bestiari. Two reasons. One's for popping back rows. Used to run two, but honestly, two was so situational that I just felt like I don't really need to. Might go back with two, haven't decided yet, but right now one is perfect. If I do see that the format is becoming back row heavy, which it kind of is with the Eldritch, maybe add another one. So if you're playing against an Eldritch, add a second one, side it out, something else, or you could definitely put in two BCRs. And like I said, one of the reasons is for Gazaris, which is a fusion. One of the reasons is for popping back rows, and another reason is because it's a Wing Beast, which is one of the very important reasons for this combo. So you guys are going to see that in the future, and I just don't want to spoil the rest of the cards before I get to it. Darius, fucking Monster Reborn, can't go wrong with that. Great extender. And then Equus, also a fucking great extender. You could bring back a spell from your graveyard, and most of the time you're going to bring back Gladiator, which is it called? Gladiator Beast Comeback. So that's one of the cards you're going to bring back. So you summon him, Gladiator Beast Comeback, bring back Gladiator Beast from the graveyard. For example, Darius. Now you have two Test Panther. So it really comes out pretty clutch, just having that. And that's the reason I run it. So if you are running this deck and you guys copy it exactly card for card, now you know why I'm running each one and why each effect is important. Because trust me, when I first started running this deck and I was trying to understand how to run it, I did not see the purpose of like this card, and I didn't see the purpose of this card. I didn't even see the purpose of this card. These two to me so more like I should be adding more. But in the end, I kind of understood it better. And as you play, you'll understand why you need those cards as well. And so I'll kind of give you a quick breakdown of why you need them. Up next, we're having the Infinite Negate. I used to have, Red Eyes Fusion, the Dark Dragoon. That was cool, but honestly, I just rather run this. Dark Dragoon's a really, really good card. Don't get me wrong. It's like too fucking good for its own good. But I just felt like it was easy to out. And, a lot of people could just out for it, and a lot of people are looking forward to it. So if they could out it, they'll fuck me over. But Miss Valley Evian gives me an infinite number of negates. So if they try to beat me on my Dark Dragoon, guess what? I can't. They're beating me out, and I can't negate one of the other cards' effects, and then they could go. So they're always gonna try to beat you, but with this, it'll be harder for them to beat you because hey, this is infinite negates. I won't be able to negate a chain 3 after I activate it. But guess what? After the resolution, boom, comes back, negate again, comes back, negate again. So I have infinite negates, and I really do like having a number of infinite negates. And especially since I'm running also Barrier Statue, it works out as well. So I run this package. You could definitely remove this and add, Dark Dragoon is really your preference, and I understand why you would run it. Like I said, I was running personally at one point. Honestly, there was one point I was running Dark Dragoon, and then I was running both Dark Dragoon and the Miss Valley, the Infinite Negate combo, but in the end, it just wasn't working out for me, and I just ended up opting for the Miss Valley Infinite Negate combo, because honestly, just really good card. Infinite Negate just leaves your opponent just speechless. And if they don't have an out for it, then they're fucked. And it's really easy to go off of this, so I just thought it was way better. And instead of being, kind of trapped with the Dragoons. And then Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, one of the most important cards. Say you can't really end with your Avian and Thunderbird for some reason. Whatever they do, guess what? You can still end with Statue, and now it'd be harder for them to run over your shit. And if you have Statue and where you at? The Domitias, guess what? Now they can't attack your Stormwind. Now they can't over it. Like say they want to summon a regular monster. Well, guess what? You have to go through my Domitias before you can even touch my Stormwind. So it's a really good play, even if you're not able to do anything on the first turn or second turn. Like you can't do a really big play like you would like for whatever reason. Ending with Stormwind and Domitias is always a really good board. And then my outs. Double Kaiju. Like I said, there's some times where you just can't out anything, and the best thing to out yourself with would be the Kaijus. And since this is the weakest one out of all of them, this is the one we're going to run. You could opt out for the Wind one, because if you have him and they leave it on the field, you're kind of fucked. But I really think that's really situational. It's rarely that happens. So the Kaiju is going to be the one I'm going to run. Like I said, you're running a going second, going first kind of build. Your first is really easy to, your extra deck pretty much is already so centered on going first or second that it's so good. So you kind of want to rely that if you do go second or if you go first and they break your point, you don't make a really good board, and then they go their turn and then do something good. You always want to have something ready, and I think these kaijus are so good. Say they have Dark Dragoon and you can out it, guess what? Kaiju outs it. So you always got to think of the plays ahead. Up next, we got the Proving Grounds. That's our search. Gladiator Beast Rejection. It's a great extender. Comeback, the best spell card in the fucking deck. Searchable, and it's a Monster Reborn, and it's an extender. Bro, you can't go wrong with that. Upstart, because I'm a True Religion on that 39 deck. So, hey, Upstart gets me 39 cards instead of 40, and that's always good, no matter how you look at it. Monster Reborn is a good extender. World Legacy Successor, also like a Monster Reborn, and it's a good extender. Triple unexpected dice pop off, not only to get your Link Spider and get to summon another bear and then go for Test Panther, but also really good extender if you have it in your hand with already a good hand. And last but not least, one of the most important cards, Darkroot No More. I run Darkroot No More in this deck specifically for a couple of reasons, and I noticed that the Darkroot No More runs really good with this deck. First of all, if you have Darkroot No More and your opponent has like 5 negates, it doesn't fucking matter. Guess what? Darkroot No More, then you just use your regular combos that you would do, and it's when you go for Tamer Rider, instead of coming out with your Vespias or your Hurakinos, fuck it, Gazars, pop their beat field. Do the same thing all over again, you know, link up, do whatever you gotta do, second Gazaris on the field, and guess what, you just destroy their whole field. And then after that, go for another Tamer Rider, and then fucking set up your board to negate some shit. You're pretty much gonna destroy their whole field, and then set up your own board because of Darkroot No More. So even though you're not able to finish them on the same turn, guess what, you're still gonna be able to finish them in the end. And then Darkroot No More, what's really cool about this, it still gives you a battle phase. So like say you go double Gazaris and then you attack, bam bam. You didn't take any damage from them, because what, now you get a special summon 2 Gladiator Beasts from your deck. 4 actually, 2 for each. So now you get summon 4, and then you get a whole fucking board already. So Darkroot No More and Gazaris is like literally fucking OP as hell. Not only do you break your opponent's board and they're just left with what the fuck, but now you get to build your own fucking board, and now they're left with what the fuck. So yeah, extra deck now. Obviously Gazaris, since I already showed you guys that I have Gazaris on the extra deck. I run 2. You could run 1, but I feel like 2 with Darkroot No More is just too fucking stupid for you not to run it. But you could always take it out if you feel like running something else. You could run an Eskidari, so it's really up to you guys. But for me, I'd rather run 2 Gazaris just because it's pretty fucking clean. That Darkroot No More Gazaris combo is just too beautiful to pass up. Run the 1 Gaibi's Herakinos, perfect negate for spawn trap cards. Double Domitinius for effect negates and also controlling the field. Double Gladiator Beast Tamer, one of the best extra cards, if not the best extra deck card in your deck. Just pretty much get a special another Gladiator Beast with no, just ignoring the summoning conditions, so can't go wrong with that since it's so good. 1 Link Spider for the extender. Double Test Panther, your bread and butter of your combo. IP Masquerena, just sometimes you just need that IP and you don't want to waste another Test Hiker. Union Carrier for the Infinite Negate combo. Some more Bird of Sovereignty for the Infinite Negate combo, and or you know, the statue. So say you have him, then you go statue, and then you have a Tamer Rider and Domitilius, bro, you're fucking popping. Trust me, you're popping. You're popping off. Nightmare Unicorn needed 3. That is in Bursa Morgue, so that's always good. And then last but not least, a Palooza Bow of the Goddess. So it's really up to you on which one to run the 4th. You could run any other card opposed to this one, but I do like Palooza because it does come up occasionally. And hey, what's wrong with Appaloosa? She's fucking beautiful. And there you have it, guys. This is my deck for January. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. And of course, this is what I'm running so far. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm telling you guys, this deck is just too much fun. It's so consistent and it's so beautiful that you can't go wrong with it. And I do believe that the way it's built, it's the perfect format. And like I said, you could always go first. If you go first, you're either going to end up with, which is the most basic combo, you're going to end up with Tamer Rider and, you know, Domitanius. So not only do you have a negate, but you get attacked. You can control the attack, and then a good board would just be, you know, Damatanias. You'll have the Samorg. You'll have the Infinite Negate on the field. Where's he at? Infinite Negate. You have an Infinite Negate out there. And then on top of that, you'll even have the Tame Editor. And then you'll have, if you have a perfect extender, you'll have the Heraclinos. So you'll have that. I usually don't like to run the Heraclinos. I like to have a second Damatanius, just because he's too strong. And it'll be like this. So you'll end up with this board, Infinite Negate. And I have these two just in case they try to Effect Vader me or something, like back, Effect Vader. Guess what? I'm out here doing my shit. So it works out for me perfectly. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.